Why are we here on Earth? The answers might be far more mysterious and, yes, scary than what most people expect. From ancient religious texts to the cryptic origins of human history, the explanations have always fascinated scholars, mystics, and scientists alike. But today we're taking it a step further. We're going to explore the origins of humanity not just through the Bible, but also through ancient Sumerian texts, the myth of the Anunnaki, and even the mind-bending theories of Pleiadian Starseeds. So buckle up, because this journey into the unknown may challenge everything you thought you knew about human existence. The question, why are we here? The question, why are we here, is perhaps one of the most profound mysteries humanity has faced since the dawn of consciousness. It's not just a philosophical inquiry, it's a question that cuts across religion, science, and culture. From the moment we're capable of introspection, we begin to wonder, what is the purpose of our existence? Are we here by random chance, as many scientists would suggest through evolutionary theory? Or are we here for a reason, created by a higher power or cosmic force? Religious traditions offer diverse answers to this question. In Christianity, the Bible tells us we were created in the image of God to worship, love, and serve Him. It offers a comforting narrative that humans are central to God's creation, loved, and given a divine purpose. Other religions, like Buddhism, suggest we are here to break free from suffering and achieve enlightenment. Yet these answers are only part of the larger puzzle. What if these spiritual explanations don't tell the whole story? Over the centuries, alternative theories about humanity's origins have emerged, challenging traditional religious narratives. Some believe that we are part of a grand cosmic experiment, created by extraterrestrial beings such as the Annunaki, for purposes beyond our comprehension. Others believe that certain individuals on Earth are starseeds, sent here by benevolent extraterrestrial civilizations like the Pleiadians, to help awaken humanity to its higher potential. In this context, the question, why are we here, takes on a darker and more unsettling tone. Are we merely pawns in an intergalactic struggle between powerful beings? Or are we beings of light, with the potential to transcend earthly limitations? The answer to this question could redefine not only our purpose but also our very understanding of what it means to be human. The search for truth has the power to shake the foundations of everything we believe. The Bible's origin story, a deeper look. The Bible's origin story, particularly the account of creation in the book of Genesis, is one of the most well-known narratives in the world. It tells of how God created the heavens and the earth, culminating in the creation of humanity, represented by Adam and Eve. According to Genesis, God formed Adam from the dust of the ground and breathed life into him, and later created Eve from one of Adam's ribs to be his companion. They lived in the Garden of Eden, a paradise where they had everything they needed. However, their peace was shattered when a serpent, often interpreted as Satan, deceived them into eating the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge. This act of disobedience led to their expulsion from Eden, introducing suffering, mortality, and sin into the world. At first glance, this story is about human disobedience and the consequences of free will. It conveys deep theological themes about the nature of humanity, sin, and the relationship between God and His creation. However, many scholars and researchers believe that the biblical account is a simplified version of much older myths, particularly those from ancient Mesopotamian civilizations like the Sumerians. For instance, the Sumerian creation myths speak of the gods, particularly the Anunnaki, creating humans for the purpose of labor. This narrative bears striking similarities to the biblical story, but introduces a more utilitarian motive for humanity's creation. Some believe that these ancient texts, which predate the Bible by thousands of years, influenced the biblical authors, who adopted and adapted these stories to fit within a monotheistic framework. The deeper layers of the Genesis narrative may hide forgotten or reinterpreted knowledge about humanity's origins. Rather than a story of innocence lost, it could hint at a deeper truth about human creation, manipulation, and control by otherworldly forces, potentially the Anunnaki or other celestial beings. This perspective opens up new questions about the Bible's portrayal of humanity's beginnings and its connections to ancient myths. The Sumerians, the oldest known civilization. The Sumerians are often regarded as the first known civilization in human history, emerging around 4500 BCE in ancient Mesopotamia, the region now known as modern-day Iraq. Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, is where humanity first began to build complex urban societies. The Sumerians invented some of the most essential aspects of civilization, including writing, cuneiform, agriculture, and the wheel. Their influence spread far and wide, laying the foundation for many aspects of modern life. But beyond their technological and societal contributions, the Sumerians left behind a trove of ancient texts and mythologies that provide some of the earliest records of human attempts to understand existence. One of the most fascinating aspects of their culture is their religious beliefs, particularly the stories surrounding the Anunnaki, a group of powerful deities they believed had descended from the heavens. According to the Sumerians, the Anunnaki were the gods who shaped human destiny. But what sets the Sumerians apart from other ancient cultures is that they didn't simply regard the Anunnaki as abstract spiritual beings. They described them as very real, tangible figures who played an active role in humanity's creation and development. In their myths, the Anunnaki arrived on Earth with a clear purpose: to extract resources, particularly gold, and they required labor to accomplish this. The Sumerians believed that humans were created by the Anunnaki specifically to serve as workers, a sentiment echoed in the Epic of Atrahasis, one of their oldest surviving texts. In these stories, humans were not created as the divine children of benevolent gods, but rather as a kind of servant race, engineered through a process of genetic manipulation. The Anunnaki were seen as master geneticists who combined their own DNA with that of early hominids on Earth to create the human species. This narrative challenges the more familiar creation stories found in later religious texts, including the Bible. It suggests that humanity's purpose wasn't spiritual fulfillment or divine communion, but rather manual labor for the benefit of a superior race. These myths form the basis of much speculation today about humanity's origins, fueling theories that suggest we were the result of extraterrestrial intervention rather than divine creation. Some researchers even believe that the story of the Anunnaki influenced later religious texts, including the Old Testament, which borrowed and adapted elements of these ancient myths. The Sumerians' detailed accounts of the Anunnaki and the creation of humanity hint at a much larger cosmic drama that places human beings at the center of an ancient interstellar story. Their myths may be among the earliest attempts to answer the question of why we are here, providing an alternate narrative that's both fascinating and unsettling. The Anunnaki, creators or controllers. The Anunnaki are one of the most intriguing and mysterious groups of deities from ancient Sumerian mythology. Described as powerful beings who descended from the heavens, the Anunnaki are often depicted as the creators of humanity. However, their role as creators comes with a darker undertone. Rather than being benevolent gods, the Anunnaki were seen as controllers, beings with their own agendas who manipulated early humans for their own benefit. According to Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki came to Earth from a distant planet or celestial realm, sometimes identified as Nibiru, a mythical 12th planet in our solar system. Their purpose was not to guide or uplift humanity, but to extract resources, especially gold, which they needed to sustain their home world. This led them to create humans as a labor force to serve their needs. Rather than divine love or a grand spiritual plan, humanity's creation was, in this narrative, a utilitarian act meant to supply the Anunnaki with workers. The process of creating humans is described as a form of genetic engineering. The Anunnaki supposedly combined their own DNA with that of early hominids to create a species intelligent enough to work but subservient enough to be controlled. This narrative offers an alternative to the familiar religious story of humans being created in the image of God for a higher purpose. Instead, it suggests humans were bioengineered for slavery, a chilling reinterpretation of our origin story. The question then arises, are the Anunnaki truly our creators, or were they merely controllers, manipulating our evolution for their own purposes? Some modern theorists argue that the Anunnaki's influence didn't end in ancient times. They suggest that these beings may still exert control over humanity, either directly or through hidden intermediaries, shaping our history, power structures, and even our technological advancements. This portrayal of the Anunnaki as distant overlords manipulating humanity challenges our understanding of free will and divine purpose. Were we created to fulfill a cosmic agenda we don't fully comprehend? Or do we have the power to transcend our origins and forge our own destiny? This remains one of the most unsettling questions posed by the Anunnaki myth. The scary truth. Were we created for a purpose we don't know? The idea that humanity might have been created for a purpose we don't fully understand is both chilling and profound. Throughout history, religious texts, myths, and ancient stories have sought to explain why we are here, often pointing to divine love or a higher spiritual purpose. But what if these explanations only scratch the surface of a much darker, hidden truth? What if we were not created for spiritual fulfillment or enlightenment, but for a more utilitarian or even sinister purpose? The ancient Sumerian myths of the Anunnaki provide a deeply unsettling alternative to the traditional narrative of human creation. These powerful beings, described as gods who came from the heavens, didn't create humanity out of benevolence or love. According to Sumerian lore, the Anunnaki needed laborers to mine Earth's resources, particularly gold, and thus engineered humans to serve as workers. In this view, humanity's creation wasn't an act of divine grace, but rather a cold, calculated decision to create a subservient species capable of manual labor. If this theory holds any truth, it raises disturbing questions about our purpose. Were we created solely as a workforce for an extraterrestrial civilization, existing merely to serve their needs? If so, how much of our lives, beliefs, and cultures have been shaped by this hidden agenda? And more importantly, is this purpose still guiding us today? Some theorists believe that the Anunnaki's influence over humanity didn't end in ancient times. They propose that powerful forces, whether hidden elites, secret societies, or even extraterrestrial entities, continue to steer human history in ways that serve their own interests. In this scenario, humanity may still be operating under unseen control, unaware of our original purpose and destiny. This revelation challenges everything we think we know about free will, destiny, and human evolution. If we were created for a purpose we don't know, it means our entire existence might be part of a larger plan we have no control over. The scary truth is that humanity's role on Earth may not be one of divine intention or spiritual growth, but rather of manipulation and control by forces far beyond our understanding. The Pleiadian connection. Are we starseeds? The theory of Pleiadian starseeds adds an entirely new dimension to the question of human origins, suggesting that some individuals on Earth may not have fully earthly roots. According to this belief, the Pleiadians are a highly advanced, spiritually evolved race of extraterrestrial beings from the Pleiades star cluster, located in the Taurus constellation. These beings are often described as benevolent, compassionate, and dedicated to helping humanity evolve into a higher state of consciousness. The Pleiadian starseed theory suggests that many souls on Earth are not originally from our planet, but rather have extraterrestrial origins. These souls are known as starseeds, and they are believed to be sent to Earth during key points in human history to assist in the spiritual awakening of the planet. Starseeds are said to have a higher level of awareness and a deep sense of mission, often feeling out of place or disconnected from traditional human experiences, as if they are on Earth for a greater purpose. Pleiadian teachings often focus on the idea that humanity has been trapped in a cycle of ignorance, fear, and materialism for millennia, partly due to the influence of manipulative extraterrestrial forces like the Anunnaki. The starseeds, according to this theory, are here to help humanity break free from this control and ascend into a more enlightened state of being. They are here to guide us toward unity, peace, and a deeper understanding of our place in the cosmos. Many who identify as starseeds feel a strong connection to the stars, particularly the Pleiades, and often report feeling called to explore spiritual practices, holistic healing, and other non-traditional paths. These individuals may also experience vivid dreams, memories of otherworldly lives, or a sense of knowing that they are not fully from Earth. In the context of human existence, the Pleiadian Starseed theory offers a hopeful contrast to darker creation stories like that of the Anunnaki. Rather than being slaves to a hidden agenda, Starseeds suggest that we have the potential to evolve beyond our current limitations. The Pleiadians represent a guiding light, helping humanity reclaim its spiritual power and embrace its cosmic origins, encouraging us to rise above manipulation and realize our potential as co-creators of our destiny. Ancient civilizations and alien influences, a pattern emerges. Throughout history, the myths, legends, and religious texts of various ancient civilizations seem to share one common thread: stories of powerful beings descending from the heavens and interacting with humanity. From the Sumerians' Annunaki to the Egyptian gods, and from the Mayan sky gods to the star people of Native American lore, these ancient accounts paint a picture of extraterrestrial influence in the development of human civilization. As more is uncovered about these ancient cultures, a pattern emerges that raises intriguing questions about the role of alien beings in our origins and evolution. In Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki are depicted as advanced beings who descended from the sky and played a direct role in shaping humanity. Similar themes can be found in Egyptian mythology, where gods like Ra and Osiris were believed to come from the stars. The pyramids themselves, marvels of engineering and astronomy, have long sparked speculation about possible extraterrestrial guidance in their construction. The Mayans, too, revered gods who came from the stars and spoke of cyclical cosmic events that aligned with their sophisticated calendar systems. In Native American traditions, stories of star people are prevalent among various tribes. These beings were said to have visited Earth from other realms, often bringing knowledge or aiding in the survival and development of the tribes. Similar myths can be found in ancient cultures worldwide, suggesting a universal connection between humanity and otherworldly visitors. These recurring motifs in ancient stories raise questions about whether early humans were misinterpreting advanced extraterrestrial visitors as gods, or whether these beings truly did descend from the stars to guide or manipulate humanity. The consistency of these stories, despite the vast geographical and cultural differences, adds weight to the argument that these encounters may have been real, shaping the course of human history. Whether the purpose of these visitors was benevolent guidance, manipulation, or something in between remains unclear. However, the pervasive presence of these sky gods in ancient texts strongly suggests that the influence of extraterrestrial beings may have played a crucial role in the rise of early civilizations, possibly affecting human development in ways that we are only beginning to understand. This pattern of alien influence might offer clues to the true origins and purpose of humanity. The scary part: free will or cosmic puppets. One of the most unsettling aspects of the theories surrounding humanity's origins is the possibility that our sense of free will may be an illusion. If we were created not by a benevolent deity, but by beings like the Anunnaki, who had their own self-serving reasons for creating humanity, then the question of whether we truly have control over our destinies becomes profoundly complex and frightening. As explained before, according to Sumerian myth, humans were created by the Anunnaki to serve as laborers, engineered to perform specific tasks and fulfill their creator's needs. In this narrative, humanity wasn't designed to be free, but to be compliant, docile workers, a biological creation meant to serve a higher extraterrestrial power. If our very essence was crafted with these purposes in mind, it forces us to ask how much of our behavior, desires, and decisions are truly our own. This concept extends beyond ancient mythology and taps into broader philosophical and existential questions. Are we cosmic puppets manipulated by forces, whether extraterrestrial or divine, that we do not fully comprehend? If humanity's original purpose was engineered to fulfill the needs of another species, how much agency do we truly possess? This line of thought suggests that our lives, our systems of power, and even our technological advancements could still be influenced or guided by unseen hands. In modern times, this idea is echoed in conspiracy theories and alternative history narratives that suggest global elites or secret societies are still working to fulfill these ancient agendas. Some theorists propose that humanity is still being subtly controlled, with our technological progress, social systems, and even religious institutions designed to keep us from realizing our full potential. The notion that we are living in a system constructed to control us while being unaware of it is profoundly unsettling. On the other hand, the Pleiadian Starseed theory offers a glimmer of hope. It suggests that while we may have been created or manipulated, we also have the potential to break free from this control and realize our full cosmic potential. Whether we are free beings or cosmic puppets remains one of the most critical and frightening questions facing humanity as we seek to understand our true origins and purpose in the universe. So, why are we here on Earth? The answer to that question might be far more complex and unsettling than any of us realize. If the stories of the Anunnaki and Pleiadian Starseeds hold any truth, we are not just here by accident or even as part of a divine plan. We might be part of something much larger, an ancient intergalactic drama that has been playing out for millennia. But here's the real question. Will we continue to be passive players in this cosmic game? Or will we take control of our destiny and break free from the chains that have bound us for so long? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the stories of the Anunnaki and Pleiadian Starseeds? Could they hold the key to answering humanity's greatest question? Why are we here? Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time if you are still with me, and if you would like, please think about subscribing to our channel. You may then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, manifestations, philosophy, and personal development ideas. Your thoughts and opinions regarding this video would be much appreciated. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.